Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Just an update today on what's been happening over the Indian markets. If you haven't subscribed yet, do subscribe so that you can get the latest notification of what's really happening. Okay, so for the next couple of days, I'll just concentrate on the Indian markets, then I'll be going back to the Forex itself. So continuing from yesterday, what's really happened over Havells, India. As I said, we saw this particular candle here, but it was the first sign that the bulls entered. But now, as you've seen, that now that we see today, it has gone more to the downside. What's really happening here, there's a bit of an imbalance. Imbalance means that in this particular zone, price went up, but it wasn't filled. So what I've marked here is that price needs to go below here and fill that little zone before it continues its true trend. So until price goes and fills that, you're not going to see a change in momentum. So Havells, India, what I'm trying to say is that it's going to continue to get that imbalance fulfilled, then take out some more liquidity from the downside because there's probably a lot more sell stops at the bottom. Okay, probably go as further to about here because it needs to get more orders filled and then take its true trend. So what I'm trying to say is that until it breaches into this zone, comes back in, you're not going to really see a continuation from the bullish momentum. It'll be a more continuation for the bears. So Havells India, let's see what's really going to happen over the next couple of days. Asian paints, like yesterday, it hit a particular zone. Bears are still in control. It has now made a gap high, but it hasn't really made any significant importance. So over the next couple of days, let's see if it breaches this zone so that it can continue to the downside. But it's trying to show that this particular zone needs to be first filled. So a lot of liquidity here, a lot of sell stops. Okay, so this needs to be fulfilled first before it goes to the upside. So we're going to see a lot more selling power before it goes to the upside. Okay, so let's watch the space for Asian paints itself. Bank Nifty itself yesterday first made its bullish momentum, but it never hasn't really continued to the top side. It's already been stopped by a rejection. So what's really going to be happening is that there needs to be a bit more bullish momentum. So you've got two momentum candles. We need to see one more break that zone, then go to the top side, hit this major zone, okay, and then come back. Hopefully you'll see that in the next upcoming weeks, plus to the end of the month. So a lot of things going to be happening as well. So let's look at Pi Industries. So let's look at it from here. Back the other way. So Pi Industries yesterday, okay, has continued to the downside, okay, is making further lows to the downside, okay, and it's now entering a particular key level, okay. It has hit this low level before, so it's now become a major zone, okay. So let's see, they're still seeing more bearish momentum than bullish momentum, so bears are still in control, okay. So this should continue to the downside for the next couple of days because they are not seeing any bullish momentum to the top side. So if you hold this trade, just hold the trade a bit longer and then you'll get good rewards. Right, let's look at Grasim itself. Right, Grasim Industries. This was first, I marked this on Saturday. So Saturday, I marked this, and it's been continuing to go to the downside. Okay. Yesterday, it did first make its first bullish momentum, but it hasn't really done anything significant. Okay. It has gone back to the same zone. So you've got a rejection. So you've got a base candle. So this should be the trigger to basically go for the buyers. So it's coming back to the zone, getting more orders fulfilled. So hopefully within the next couple of days, you're going to see more bullish momentum as all the Indian stock starts to rise. We've got ACC Limited. Oh, this one's Piramal. So Piramal has been doing the same thing. It broke out this particular zone, and then you got a long momentum. You got the base candle, and now it's entered a particular zone. Okay, it's trying to get orders more fulfilled, but bulls are still not in control yet. Okay, you aren't seeing a lot of base candles here, so a lot of indecision going on. But so far, overall, okay, it is going looking to the downside. It's until this particular candle has been taken out, okay, you're not going to see any good really momentum for the top side. So on the side itself, it should really hit those zones again. That's been done quite a while ago, okay, over the last 6 months. Okay, get those orders back, a lot of liquidity here. Okay, try and get those orders back fulfilled, and then go to the top side. So all the Indian stocks are looking to be on the downside itself. So the next one we're looking at is PVR Limited. Okay, so what's been really happening is this particular zone, it's been rejected quite a few times. Okay, we're now seeing a lot of rejection. Okay, this is now a very strong resistance. Okay, so buyers had the overall input, but now they've stopped at this particular level. Okay, it has now become a key level. So unless this level is broken, okay, you're not going to see more bullish power. But we're now seeing quite a lot of rejection. Okay, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over the last week. You could say that it has been just knockback after knockback after knockback. But this could be the opportunity that the bulls, because the more it enters a particular zone, eventually it would break it. But unless that zone is broken with confidence, without a breakout, okay, you're not going to be fully sure. So if you are going to be in this particular market, just make sure that it breaks this zone, then it does a retest, then continues to the top side. Otherwise, I'm just seeing this to be going to the downside. Hopefully in the next couple of days, what I should be seeing is more to the downside. And if this happens, then it becomes more to the down, whereas you're not really seeing anything significant from the bulls itself. It's more bearish. So we've got a rally, you've got a base, so I'm seeing going to be a big drop. Okay, so all this is telling me that it is going to be a bit of a standoff. So let's see who takes over. We've got now Tata Motors. So Tata Motors itself, okay, has been doing the same thing. All right, so we've had, so what I said yesterday was that there was a bit of an imbalance, that orders were not fulfilled. There was a little bit of a gap that the price did not fulfill. This gap has been fulfilled now, okay? Plus we're seeing rejection from the top side. So overall, the majority of the market is on the downside, okay? We've hit a zone, we've now hit another zone. So zone to zone, trading the zones, you can do it. And now we're seeing rejection. So overall, the bulls are in control, but we need to see a bigger confirmation for Tata Motors to go on the top side itself. let's now look at Bata India. So Bata India, same thing's been happening since Saturday. Okay, so we've hit a particular zone and it isn't really making any significant importance either to the top side or the downside. It's in a particular range. It really does not know what to do. But as it's hit a particular support area, so we're looking for hopefully price to go to the top side, but there isn't any confirmation from the bulls to confirm this. So hopefully in the next couple of days, Bata India and the rest of the Indian stocks would be making significant progress to the top side. Unless you see clear confirmation, you're not going to be really entering. Whereas most of these stocks of the Indian stocks, as well as quite a few other stocks, are in the sell sides. So be aware of that. Anything new that comes up, okay, I'll keep you informed. So that will be it for today. If you haven't subscribed, do subscribe. Okay, and do make sure you hit the notification button. Any comments, do share with me. Thank you very much for today.